Aloha y'all, welcome back to PetesTreasures. Thank you for stopping by. Today I'm going to show you a thrift haul from so many different places. Thrift Giant, St. Vincent's, maybe an antique mall sprinkled here and there. And it's just been collecting and I can't wait to show you the cool things we got. It's kind of a little bit of everything. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. We would love to hear from you as well. So leave us a comment if you like any of those things or if you have a story to tell us. Let's get into the haul. And here we are in our comfy place. First of all, this looked different to me. I have been really enjoying picking up pillows lately. This feels like a carpet. It looks handmade, but it's not. And this is something to be on the lookout for, a bolo. Laura Megrose by Chandler Four Corners. Chandler Four Corners. Sorry, it was kind of hard for me to read. Don't you just hate that? These pillows go for a lot. I think this could go for between $35 and $45. And guess what? It was like $1.50. I get the best deals at St. Vincent's, especially on 40% off day for teachers. Love it. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have picked it up, but I'm glad I looked. This is just a book I bought myself from eBay. Sometimes I use eBay to buy for my personal interest. This is called And a Bottle of Rum, A History of the New World in 10 Cocktails. I've been into tiki culture lately. And yeah, this is just a great book that I hear a lot of people like. Historical. And the history's fascinating to me. This I got from an antique mall yesterday, actually, called My Daddy Longlegs. I just really liked the art. I thought it was super cute, and it was $1. Look at the artwork. I love vintage kids books. I think it's so quirky sometimes. And this is just a book about Daddy Longlegs. Anyways, before I forget, doesn't this lamp look super cute on this table? And okay, got distracted. Here is something I got at a thrift store. Now it's big, but it's really cool. It is a reusable igloo cooler. Recyclable, biodegradable, up to 5-day water resistant. I thought this was really neat. I got it for $1.50 because it's 40% off. And it can actually go for about $25, you guys. Now, I think we'll keep it for ourselves, maybe for the next time we go to Canton or something, which is a flea market we love to go to. This was picked up at St. Vincent's, and I got it for $1.49. Oh la la, a la onion soup. I've seen this style of recipe print before. I think it's really, really cool, except the hearts look like flies to me. Like there's flies around the soup. Mommy, there's a fly in my soup. It's from Fiji Giftware San Diego. There's even a little Fiji tag right there. I've never seen it before. But it's nicely framed, and you know, now that we have an antique booth, since this is kind of my style, I don't have room to display it, but it's gonna be for the antique booth. And I think we can put it up for about 16 bucks. And I just love it. This was from Thrift Giant for about $3. Look at these little kitties. I love picking up backpacks. Matthew will probably put this on Depop and eBay. We've been into Depop lately. You can catch us at Pete's Street. And yeah, it's really, really good condition. It's Pottery Barn Kids, which is a great brand. I love it. I wish I could keep that. But anyways, what I also loved is on the keychain, or on the zipper, were these little Funko Pop ad icon keychains. I love old food advertising and Funko and keychains. So to find these for free was just the best bonus ever. How random. And yeah, I would have paid $3 for each one of these, and I got them for free. This can sell for probably about $25 to $30, at least I hope so. Next I have these little camera slides. 20 Stück Agfakaladivraunen. I took German in high school. I wasn't trying to show off. These were 83 cents because 40% off. And I really like the packaging in this cute little box. I got 2 of them. And these, I don't remember how much they go for, but it was worth picking up for less than $1. I believe like $12 or so. We'll probably put the lot together. But look at this graphic. I love it. Agfaguki. Der kleine Diabetraktor mit dem großen und plastischen Bild. I know build is picture. The little slide viewer with the large 3-dimensional image. Interesting. I think they're just really, really nice and interesting to find at a thrift store. Did I mention they were interesting? Gosh, I said that 3 times. This is something I got at the antique store yesterday. And that's what I do with them. They were 25 cents. I just had to pick them up. They're like little glass grapes and this little piece of glass, but it's very jiggity jaggedy. Anyways, this was something Andrew gave me for Christmas and I never showed it. It's a little Carlsbad Caverns National Park little viewer. I actually had this on my watch list on eBay, but here's what you do. It's a mini scene. You put it under a lamp or something and the light rays can't come up. And I just think that's super, super cool and neat because that's one of my favorite places in the world. Matthew got us this. It is a cast iron secret garden sign. I think it's gonna go on our back gate. And it's kind of like an insider joke, which is not really a joke. It's just we always tell each other, secret garden. Because there's a secret garden tea room at the Montgomery Street Antique Mall. And when we would go there, we would say, shh, secret garden. Anyways, we're that kind of couple. Anyways, I think he got it for like $4 and it's super, super cute. This is a little owl he got me from an estate sale. And I just saw him and I'm like, oh, I haven't shown them that. From George Good, 1975. So adorable, but we might put it in our antique booth as a miniature for like $3 or $4. But how adorable is that? And owls will never go out of style. Now this is something I think I'm gonna keep. I absolutely love it. It is a Department 56 little plum pudding bisque porcelain oil lamp with brass plate. That is a mouthful. Isn't it cute? I have the little brass plate, but it's inside. I didn't want to take it out. This was $3. It could go for about $18, I think. But I have these like old vintage Avon candles. That's a plum pudding, and I think that would look cute next to it. It has this little glass tube and this really fine wick for the oil. And yeah, I just thought it was adorable. So there's my little plum pudding lamp, y'all. Hope you enjoy that. Now this, name the brand in 5, 1. I didn't give you 5 seconds, you thought I would, huh? Just kidding, this is Fitz and Floyd. How beautiful, it's a little dove. This was purchased at St. Vincent's, 1990, so it is vintage. I love when they have the little stickers right there and right there. It helps with the resale value. We might put this in our antique booth for spring. And yeah, we sell everything year round on eBay, but I think we could get more at our antique booth. Plus, at the thrift store, I always find Fitz and Floyd, which is a good thing, but these bows are always broken, so I was glad that was not broken. And I think it could go for about $16, and it was only like $2. I love picking up some Fitz and Floyd, and if you've been watching our videos, you already know that. Now, these were at St. Vincent's for 41 cents each. How cute are these? These are old, y'all. A little cotton box. Let's see if I can find the brand. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Oh, there it is. There it is. Westland Plastics. Very, very interesting. This is going to be an antique booth item because you have your cotton and your swabs. I love them. I really want to keep them. It reminds me, I love vintage bathroom stuff. It reminds me of a nursery too. So yeah, those would be in the antique booth. And you know, since I like them so much, I think I would list them kind of high because I notice at antique stores, things that are the older the better, obviously. And I don't know, I would sell it for probably $20 for both. Tell me I'm crazy. I probably am crazy. This was only 41 cents. It is very well made and it's kind of squishy. Oh, you can see how they stitched it right there. If you are into needlework or crocheting, let me know in the comments what kind of stitch this is, or I don't know, have you ever seen this style? It reminds me of the 70s, very flower power. And I just really like it. I kind of want to keep it, but I think this is going to be in our antique booth. And I'd probably put about $8 on it. 41 cents, I think that's a great flip. Now this, my mom found at a thrift store like 6 months ago, 8 months ago. I don't know, it's been kind of a time warp. But I got it for $10. She said, do you want it? I'm like, yes, I do. So it is a swung glass vase, milk glass, and I believe this is hobnob, but I'm not sure what maker this is. If you know, let me know in the comments. I want to say Viking just because I know Viking made a lot of swung glass vases, or Ellie Smith, but I don't know if they made milk glass. But I have kind of a little collection I can show you. It's in the TV. You can't really see it very well in this lighting, but you've seen it in other videos. We usually light it up, but I don't know. I just really like the look of it, and for $10, I think that's a steal. Eventually that could go in the antique booth for probably, I don't know, 40 to 60, who knows, but I love it. Now this, I was sad because Benjamin found it, our littlest dog, and ripped the brand new tag off. But this is for the Paralympics, and you know, we love plush. This is the official product of London 2012. Otherwise it's in great condition. It just doesn't have, you know, the buyer's tag anymore, or the seller's tag. And it goes pretty well. I think this could be about $12 to $15, and we got it for about 60 cents. That's why I love St. Vincent's and plush in general. Now this is a little vintage play school puzzle. We have several of these. This is Pinocchio, and I love Figaro. Figaro was a little bitty cat, just can't eat that little bitty fish. Oh, what a pity. Anyways, I digress. I actually bought a Funko Pop of Figaro and Cleo recently. This was less than $1. Great find. I think we could get about 15 for it. At least maybe that's the price of the day in my mind. Now this was only $4, and it's really, really cool. I like the shape. It's Pujen. It does work because when you plug it in, it lights up blue, and this is a type of air diffuser. Like, smell pretty. My grandpa actually calls it stink pretty. But this can go online for about $30. Now, ours doesn't have the box or anything, but still, I think it's a great flip. So stay tuned on that. This is something I see quite often. My mom and brother find it all the time. These kinds of canister set with this font. And I just love how it says Munchies, and we're actually gonna use this as a cookie jar. Otherwise, I would put it in the booth for probably about $12. I think it was about $2. It's so funny how I thrift so often, sometimes I can't remember the price, but I'm usually really good. I'm sure about 80% of the time I can tell you the price. Last but not least, at Thrift Giant for $7, I got one of these large sand sculpture things. I don't know what you call them. If you know the name, let me know. But let's turn it over and see. I remember playing with a small one of these when I was a kid. I think they were more popular like in the 90s. But this one's really cool. I love the black and white sand. Great deal for $6.99. And when I was checking out, she's like, only $6.99? And I'm like, I know, right? But we'll probably keep this, but you know what? I'm thinking if we do sell it, it'll be in the antique booth once we get a larger antique booth, because yeah, it's super heavy and I would hate for a kid to play with it and it break, or, you know, because that could hurt also. The glass, it's made of glass and it's super heavy, so I don't know what to do with it. I just absolutely love it. It's very mesmerizing. And with that, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Give this video a like if you want to see more content like this. We do lots of thrift hauls and have a lot coming at you. Hope you're having a great summer so far. Keep digging for treasure, and remember, you'll never find it if you don't look. And I'm looking at you, kiddo. So cute.